Hello and welcome out, all you dangerous people. Today we're doing more merchant trading. Um, so the story is, I've got a bit further with my merchant rank, so I've gone up from merchant to broker, and then up to entrepreneur by doing a couple of missions that are worth 50 million, which helped. I apologise if some of you are going to get an ad break now. Um, So I think that's due to my reputation and influence being increased. So I've been able to get sort of more missions that pay out more. Although it says 50 million, you don't actually get paid that much because I think some of the credits go towards increasing your rank. So the rank will jump almost like half. It's insane. So when you complete those, so basically I'm doing a couple of those now. One it's almost 50 million. And look at the mission board here. Obviously, there's one there that's 972. That's 43 million. We're going to do that one today. But we're also doing this federal one. They also need some Bertrandite. I've given about 10 so far. I need another 8. So I'll get that along the way. But one technical hitch with that is we can see they sent a message saying there's a warning that so we've received intelligence to suggest that unknown parties will attempt to sabotage your mission. Deal with them in true Navy style, and we'll add a bonus to your final payment and finish the mission. So I know these aren't compulsory to eliminate them, but A, I'd rather get them out of the way, and B, if there's a bonus in it, I'll be happy with that as well. So what I've done is transported in a ship. I recently got the Kestrel, but I didn't find it that effective because it's probably not that expensive a ship compared to the Python. And although it's got really good weapons on it, it just didn't hold its own when I had a dogfight yesterday. It might have been up because I was up against harder people. I think I was up against some dangerous, whereas with the Python I was maybe up against some competent ones. But I did fight one or two dangerous with the Python. I died, so I've upgraded the Python a bit with three beam lasers, and I'm going to see if we can take these people out first. We've got 23 hours on the mission, so obviously I won't be streaming for that long. It'll just be a short stream. But we're going to see if we can take these out first. So Azikaran. So let's have a look. Try and find that. Actually, I think. No idea where they are. So this is where, obviously, it's always going to be a problem. Target Azikaran. No. Target is Azikaran. What are they, local? I don't know. We could launch out of here and see if we can find them. Filter to got points of interest in the system. Let's just launch out of here with the Python, just have a scout around. So we'll come back and we'll load up the Bertrand afterwards. Doesn't actually say where they are, but I'm assuming they'll be in this system. but they may be in the polycross system as well. Sorry, the station we're going to, polycross, whatever. So I don't know if we're going to find anything. Maybe a bit early there. See if they send us a message. That's not I'm just going to have them here. If not, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to spend too long looking for them because get that.
Drive charging. Ready to engage.
Nothing coming up here. Get out there. Have a look at one source and then I'm going to head back. Whoa. That okay, this might be that level 4. That's not my target though. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the base. We'll just have to see what happens, I guess. Maybe I'll transport this ship to Polyakov when we get there, and then we can put them down then. I'm not really popping up really. Because I think they're probably blue if they're part of it. We haven't really got any details of where they are. I mean, I hope they're not expecting to fight and then like transport it, because I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so as ever, I didn't get the plan. I thought that might have been a place to go to scout them around, but it wasn't that simple. We just got a name of who they are, rather than where they are. going to swap back to our hauler, the transporter. Type 9 heavy. We're going to pick up the Bertrand while we can. Because I don't know if it's sent out or whatever. Bertrand Dyke. Yeah, there's not that much left of it. We need 980, so we have to do 2 journeys.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, so let's just fly out. We've got to. We want to put our course. Oh, the airport station. Not let's just go. We might have trouble right out not. But funny enough, with the 250mm missions that I did, I didn't get interdicted once, and I didn't get attacked once, so they're pretty straightforward. Not sure, but I wasn't nervous away, but
Ship restraints retracted. You are clear for egress.
it was easier than expected, which is a good thing. Good. Just I didn't like often I'd lose almost all my money to get the Bertrand, and I didn't fancy losing all my money having to start again. Pretty much. Obviously, if your ship gets destroyed, then you lose all your cargo, so you don't want that to happen. As you've got all your money invested in it, that's really not good. Then you're stitched up because then you can't trade and all that kind of thing. I might invest some money in some ships just so I've got backup. Just sort of spend your money if I get. I'm going to spend everything, stop me spending everything on cargo. It's like a savings account there, I guess. So the good thing about what I like about the Molyakov station is once you get to the start, it's actually not that far to the station. So you're less likely to get into the that night. It's pretty cool. Time to get into Dixie is probably on the way back to wherever, to Ready. So I could either send the Python back ahead of me, or I could just risk it with an empty cargo hold or something like that, or something with not much ship. Accidentally dropped there. I just started to try and talk and do things at the same time. Oh shit, here it is. This is a fucking Anaconda. Oh, they're dying. me. Let's try and fight him then. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna get fired. What happened? Just like somebody's helping me out. Local police maybe. Oh no. Oh yeah. I died. Lost that cargo. So, I think, right, ready station, updates. Ready. What am I gonna do? Move this one to. Let's go back to ready station, then we'll head out with the. We'll head out with the Python then to. So yeah, we should have gone all the way to thingy, Cozy South, whatever, with the Python really first.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for departure.
We lost a lot of cargo there. And then got it to the left. I'll see look at my ship first. not go as quick as can.
Frameshift overcharging.
I don't know. I don't know if I've got any space on the Python to put some bait on. I'll put some background on this bait. I think I need another 8 tons to finish the federal mission. If I can finish that first. Yeah, I've done 10 out. 10 out of 18. So if I be safer, I'll obviously get those. And so if I can get those across the Python. There's a lot of cargo to lose. So we learn. I should have just sent across the Python with a minimal load first. Knock them out. Right. What's new? What? Yeah, I can't remember what I just bought paper at the beginning. It was weird though, I was getting my hard puts out and I didn't seem to have any weapons. I really just picked out some weapons. Played with a multi-cal, it's really not much. And then level 1, not going to do anything against the outcome, even if I had got them out. But there was backup for the Federation ships.
Lake Delta, Juliet Delta. This permission will be
Good chance
granted
it'll be
upon
possible with
request.
the
Welcome to this Federal Starport, Commander.
really put some not gonna get rid of this, but I'll we won't actually get rid of the fuel tank. How many fuel tanks we got? We've got enough. Might be better to have the module reinforcement. Let's swap that out. Alright. We need 8. It's gonna have to go in position 3. Let's get this fuel tank. Get up that time. I'll get it. That's all we need to complete that mission.
At maximum capacity.
That's plot 4. On the Aircraft station. See how they like me now. I was pretty dreadful to say no chance.
Shield detach complete. Access corridor is clear.
Frameshift drive charging.
Way ahead is clear. Safe travels, Commander.
Ready to engage.
Well, so they're having trouble now. I don't know where to try and get away from it. You hear? if I want to take this other one or get back. You destroyed. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's that
Ready
late,
to
don't I?
engage.
I don't know where we took out there. What that for? Yeah, we'll check it out to the federal police. I don't think I can take it all for them. Yeah, interesting. It's still, I managed to interdict me pretty quickly. Make it without any more encounters. Not ready for any more battles.
DeLacy, Delta, Juliet, Delta. Federal Flight Control would like to welcome you to this facility. Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 05. Automated docking confirmed.
Yeah, it's probably a bit stupid to go back and try and take off the Anaconda like just 30% extra health as well, but luckily I got chased away. Could have lost them. Could have escaped.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing sequence completed. Deploying ground crew.
Okay, so we did get this federal one out of the way and then hopefully transport the rest of the stuff will be easier. The Navy one, activities, 8. Just make sure. Lucky I dropped off 10 earlier. Check money with the reputation. This is a distraction reputation, isn't it? Doesn't really matter, we get 2 out here. Flag operation. midshipman. So now we've just got this one, another 172. So we'll do that with the other ship. I don't know how dangerous that one is. The threat level is on it. Doesn't appear to have a actual threat level. Don't think it does. That one should be easy enough now. We can go back to ready. Don't want that ready. By the Indian ready. That's brilliant. So I think I mean, we only got the space array, but I was check some of that.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, right. That's good. So that's that done. I'm going to have a quick cigarette and come back. I need bathing as well, and we'll carry on with this then. GG's. So it looks like we're back in the game. At least we're not stuck, trapped inside the space station. Who's scared to go out because of the baddies. Right, so I'm getting back to what am I doing? Yeah, I'm getting back to pick up more of this Bertrandite from ready station. My multitasking is not one of my sometimes best skills. Right, that's what I did. I did that right. Really? Not me? No, it's not. No, hold on, we're already at Polycom. What am I talking about? Not going together. Right. Okay. So we just want to get there as quickly as possible. Didn't take long. Well, just a bit of a cruise, but bear with.
Pads attached complete. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
So, hope you catch command on my what do we call it? Ability. Definitely. Ships are always getting stuck here, it's so annoying. Right, all these good stations are just fucking it up all the time. It's quite busy, but that plane should be with us now. All that voice signals on.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, we look at where we are. About halfway through Entrepreneur there, you see trade lane. Here. Yeah, we did lose a lot of cargo, but I mean, yeah, I'm not expert at this game, so I didn't know that was going to happen. That's how you learn, I guess. The hard way. But because it was a bought ship, because the Type 9, I think I worked up. I did the hard slog getting up like Eagle, then Cobra, and then I think I managed to eventually afford a kill back. But obviously, compared to what the Type 9 can carry, the amount of cargo the Type 9 can carry, and it's quite a few million quid, so I think it's worth sort of paying real money just to get that, just so you can get some real haulage done, and then build up a bit of cash to get things like ship upgrades and you know, I'm going to keep the Guardian jump drive in it because I think it does give you extra range as well. The thruster's a bit out of control, but the extra range is quite useful, I think. So I don't want to get rid of that. Plus, it'd be hard to get back. It'd be, well, yeah, such be a real miss to get it back, but I don't even know how I'd go about doing that. But I did swap out one thing for, I think, a 4 cargo bay just for a little bit of extra cargo space. But it's the Type 9. There's got the most cargo space out of any vehicle in Elite, so definitely good for transporting. But as you saw, that defense capability is just non-existent. I couldn't even get the guns to work. What's going on there? I think probably the module got blown out and it just nothing worked. I was just sitting duck there basically. The problem is obviously when you get hammered, you know, the Super Cruise wasn't working, the FSD wasn't working, so I couldn't get any telemetry out of that. It's a nightmare. Dead in the water. And it was probably pretty close really, to be fair, with the Python. I only probably just survived it. Couldn't have gone on much longer. Definitely wouldn't have survived if the federal police hadn't come out. But as I've got a good reputation and I'm friendly with both of these states, I'd be surprised if they didn't help out. But just their own PCs, but it still keeps the heat off you when you, and then you can sort of like try and target one and take one out. So I went for one of the weaker ships. Obviously, the Anaconda, I was firing at it and it just didn't seem to be doing any damage. So that sounds like a ridiculous shield on it. I'm not sure what the other one was, a crate maybe. It's a bit of an easier target. But when you obviously take down one ship and then they get a bit more wide. Made it out. Drop here.
Permission authorized. Proceed to landing pad 08.
And there's...
Automated docking assist is now in
Did I
progress.
repair the ship? I didn't repair the ship. I'll get the ship fully repaired. And drop to the Type 9 then. We might just do 2 runs. And then I'll probably finish the stream there. It's only going to be a quick Easter one. There's some things to do, so... This game is scary. It got up to 9 AM last night playing this. Try to just just get my merchant rank up. So if you find a couple of start boxes, because the last 2 I was doing I was between Polycop and Gunsback, but they ran out of materials, one of them, so I had to sort of like pivot and move between 2 different other stations. I think eventually farmers that much, they just won't have anywhere to build to death. But having said that, this I think this is the station that ran out, but it seems to be back. It seems to have more in the background in stock now, so I guess they bounce back, you know. And you sort of go back to them and then carry on doing your like trade on. But apparently, what I was reading on the wiki is that you actually get more rank with doing the trading missions. So on here, like if you get the missions, you get the transportation missions. Doing these transportation missions will actually get you more better, more help you rank up faster. We got that cargo. Oh, brilliant. It's just see. Sometimes it's worth when you come in to check in the check if any of these you can do straight away. We're here with something like wolf on the right. Literally none. Normally they have some. But, okay. And then sometimes I check the support ones to any donations of what I've got in cargo. Again, there's none. I can sell this here, just get rid of it, just clear out the cargo. Betty. Minor profit. Let's just get this ship totally patched up. Alright, this is stocked up. Yeah, that's all good, so just before we store it. So we go back to our Type 9 Heavy. And we want to get our goodies. Mission. Merchandise. Yeah, we've still got enough of it. I mean, 972, so it's going to be 2 runs we need to do. 12k, you see that? 12 million. But when I got blown up, I must have lost about 12 million. Yeah, look, you see, well, it's gone down. It's such an awful loss, but that's what it is. It's the only way to learn sometimes. Horrendous, though. So where are we now? We're at ready. Do you want to go back to Polygon? I'm hoping I'm reading that right. There. And there's no threat level. Yeah, well, I think it's supposed to have a bounty. A bounty. Collect the bounty. Must have been blowing up that ship. Looks like I collected it here. No, I'll have to go back to wood to collect it, but we're going. Go back there. Hang on. Wait, where am I now? I'm at Wolf, I should be able to collect that here. Wait, I'm confused. Where am I? Yeah, I'm in Wolf, I should be able to collect that bounty here. Where did I just come from? Where did I just come from? I'm confused, really confused. So much confused me. Any port where the faction is present. again. Right, must have got to collect it on the way out. So I think we're going back there, I can collect it then. I think we're good to go. Got cargo, haven't we? Yeah.
Ship released. Clear for departure.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the station. Stay safe, Commander.
Nice in blue there, 'cause we've got a mission there. Helps guide you a bit, like if you're sure where to go. Especially when you're in combat ones, maybe you're trying to find the right target if it's highlighted in blue. Yeah, it's the right one. Without scanning beacons and things like that. There's a station and the police all in green where we've got a pretty good reputation with this station. Just doing a bit of trade with them and stuff. Bit of donation and stuff like that, some missions with them. Which is helpful if you get into trouble in the area, then police will likely help you. Just get these delivered, then put another break, and then do the last run of this.
Landing sequence completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
Drop off as much of this as we can. About another 300. Whatever. We're gonna have to go back and get some more. Take something back with us to sell. Do they buy there? Oh no. You can take some like random things to this one. You can take some, you never know quite what they want. Sometimes they want clothing. There's no clothing here, but random stuff. I suppose the Beryllium we did alright. Just check to be sure. Right. Don't know. I just did that, but I don't know. Might do choose that. We'll scroll this one. Showing it. That shows it there. 42,000. It's right. Yeah, about 3. So it says profit we sold. Would you like to get it? That should say it ready. Let's get some of that then.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, we'll take one more break and then going to come back and finish this off. Okay, that'll be. Right, here we are again. Just going to put in the final shift. To get this mission done. Navigation set. Not set. Hold on, we've got cargo, haven't we? We've got cargo. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going back to ready. Ready or ready? Ready, can we? People hate me pronouncing it wrong. Ready then. Just gonna. I had it was ready, but probably ready. So, so the interesting thing to watch when we complete this mission will be to see if this trade rank jumps. So how much by, maybe it won't be by half, but maybe by a chunk of it. And it'll be interesting to see how much money we actually get out of the transaction as well, because it says 43k, but I think it, like I said, I think it takes some off for the ranking when you do a mission. So we will see. Yeah, eventually it takes the profit off with the ranking, so that money back. The rest, obviously we got more than enough cargo on this trip, so we can sell the rest for profit, for actual money profit when we complete it. And maybe we can get some other missions done as well. Maybe get some other, because it's quite in demand there, the Bertrand Dyke, so maybe we can, we got on this one? We get heading back, I can't remember what we're doing. Need to get back over there. What have we got here? Move away from the station. That's locked off, so we can jump now. So yeah, despite like the long journeys and stuff, I actually quite enjoyed playing this game. It's quite good fun, especially when you start making a bit of money. It goes a bit. It's quite insane how much you can make compared to when you first start out. First, you're just scrabbling to make a bit, and it just sort of snowballs really. You know, bigger ships. Obviously, you get a leg up by buying a bigger ship, but you know, even if you were to graft my way through, you eventually might get there. I mean, that would be a massive sense of achievement to do it literally all the way without buying one, but like with no money, but I'd say it's great for me because back in the day, this is quite a groundbreaking game. It's one of the first with real 3D graphics to come out in 1984. That's 2 years after the Spectrum was released. I'm pretty sure it came out on Spectrum. It was quite remarkable to see it. Don't know if they had a Spectrum version. Army would say yes, but I know obviously you could definitely get it for. I think I first played it on the Atari ST when I played it. I had a black and white TV, so I wouldn't have seen every cover. Just on a black and white TV, so it was still was any colour then. But it's still a good game. Hard, but it took a long time, and at the time I quite enjoyed fighting the Thyroids. I don't think they're quite as menacing as they are now. You could have a sort of fight with them and sometimes do alright at it. I did do a Thyroid battle on this, and they had motherships and they just completely obliterated me. But I don't know about the Thyroid, the vessels and like swarms now and things like that. It's impossible unless you're in a big team or something like that. But then that's where this game is different. Obviously, you team up with people and do things and be a bit more interactive with real people, obviously. Which is a good thing because you can sort of like choose how much you want to get involved in that or not, or you can do it all independently, or you've got the factions you can do stuff with. It's a much more balanced game now. Let's see if we can claim this bounty. Oh, where's that bounty from now? That's weird. Where did I pick that up from? It confused me. Is it bugged out or not? Bounty badges can be redeemed at any port where the bounty issuing faction is present. Most ports have been issuing contact with printed bounty badges. Alternatively, all bounty badges can be redeemed with an interstellar factor minus significantly. Unredeemed vouchers will be lost if you are defeated or critically injured. Since I don't want to die before it's nearly half a mil. And I'm in 424. We're not able to claim that. No, not this one. It's bugged out. Maybe I'll come back later. Let's have a look at the mission board, see if we can just get rid of any of this. This isn't part of the mission. Beryllium. See if anybody needs beryllium. Then we can complete a job. Really doing anything. I don't think so. I don't know need. Yeah, domestic appliances, somebody want that. Support them well. Only two, yeah, I know we could see a bit more than that. There's quite a few there, but check it out. Right, these, then I could do that. But okay, so let's just sell that. Should get a fairly decent profit off that. 2.5 million, not that. And then obviously we want to buy the remainder and more for Berkshire Dyke. Let's do that because we know we're not going to get knocked off. So yeah, I would have lost about 12 million when I got blown up. What to lose. Could argue it's worth it to get the naval rank increase, I suppose, but and also to learn not to do it again, maybe quite in the same way. I think I keep getting damaged every time I come out where I've got like fins. I think it's got I think it's knocking when it seems to be knocking when I leave the station. But, shift it back, got to shift it back and spoilers system. These hazard bumpers or whatever. And they're knocking when I come out the station. It's so big, sometimes it's such a massive shit. Paint jobs for those. I'll only get that one day. I'm not for ask 3,000 for the blue. So there's engine detailing. Anyway, I like some cockpit. Let's use cockpit. Right, I think all good. Let's just complete this mission now.
Landing coupler disengaged. Access corridor is clear.
Oh, just realised I'm on my game screen. Just got to me all this time.
Juliet Delta. Federal Flight Control would like to welcome you to this facility.
Fully there.
Access approved. Make your way to landing pad 2-5. Assisted docking initiated. Landing completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
Okay, so last part of our mission is to do this all done. So here, yeah, you see 28,000, so plus, what did it say, how much for the mission? 43, is it? So by my calculations, that would be 16, it should go up to 71 if we got 443, but I don't think we'll get there. I think some of it will be added in experience of the bank. So, so 28, so yeah, 43 plus 28 is 21, right? But, yeah, and it goes to 60. Let's put it on. So, I think where it's going to is rank. Yeah, so yeah, trade rank we've gone up by about maybe a quarter, eighth. A bit, well, a chunk anyway, because it's quite a lot between, I think, entrepreneur and the next level is tycoon. So I think it's something like 150,000, or something, whatever it is. It's quite a lot. I might be, I'll probably be completely wrong with that figure, but it's quite a jump from. It gets more and more as you go up, and then once up past tycoon, it's make like 600 million or something like that to go to elite. That's been a real grind. But it's more interesting with commissions. Sure. Let's see if anybody else wants some of our remaining chamber. So yeah, what do they want? So clothing. Ah, there we go, this one. So this is actually 520 to be after. 20 short. That's annoying, isn't it? We could do that for another 23 million. Frustratingly short. I mean, I might do that as the next one tonight, and then some movie or something like that. I'm doing nearly all of it, but it's got threat level 7. But like I said, and these ones, not the naval one, but these ones. I've not been interdicted yet. If I did get interdicted, I'd probably be in trouble though. So maybe we'll call it a day there. I'll come back to that when I'm more awake. 6 hours sleep. I need to relax and relax. So let's, because we could probably do that with just one run. So let's sell what we got. Let's just see if anybody wants us a donation. Well, not all of it, but some of it. Okay. So let's just sell it and make profit. Because if it is going on bank, it might mean you're not making profit. Although, so what was on before? So I've got some money out of that. But it might just be the money back I paid for it. I'm not really sure exactly how that works. Let's just sell this for a profit. I can make another 2.5 million out of it. I don't feel there's much point trying to get any weapons. Sorry for this type 9 heavy, because it's not got the base. It's got 2 class 2. I could probably get some beam lasers in there maybe. These missile racks are a nightmare to deal with, because I think you have to get a lock on anyway, don't you, with missile racks? So it's not going to be any good in the heat at the moment. Maybe just replace it all with beam lasers. I don't know if I'd probably have to upgrade the power plant, but it's on 6A already, and it's almost all maxed out and fully deployed. Anyway, but having said that, beam lasers use about the same sort of power draw as missile launchers anyway, so get to you in. At least a couple. Maybe we could do that now, but you see it's got the shot thing and needs support with it, so I'd lose that out, but obviously I could always redeploy it. But there's not much point. Not much of a fight I can put up with this thing, because the manoeuvrability is so rubbish. You can't, you're just floating in the water. You can't maneuver to steer to aim anyway. So yeah, I've had the chance I put a quad camera there, but you can't do that with the harpoons, honestly. But yeah, just leave it as it is. Okay, so I'm going to end there. Having completed those missions, so it's just really an update to show you how far I've got with getting the ranking a bit higher, and I did probably see a bit of action with the fighting. There's a bit of that. I think once I get to elite with the trading, then I'm going to go into more military style, trying to get the elite for the combat. So I'm miles off that at the moment. I mean, obviously back in the day it was just one thing, which is elite for the whole thing, but obviously some people would be easy to get elite and trade first, but if you like fighting or exploring or whatever, it's good, because you can go in the direction you want to do and still become elite. So that's your answer. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you again sometime soon. I might just grind out the trading, maybe not stream the trading, unless something interesting happens or something like that, unless I find something really interesting to show you guys. But I'll probably grind that out, but then obviously the fighting ones will be more interesting when I come back to those. But if I think of something interesting, I might show it as well. But yeah, okay, thanks for watching. Take care and have a good Easter, everyone. Bye now.